GameStop is up 2.21%, trading at $24.46 on the day. And if we jump into GameStop's chart, this is what we have been tracking previously on GameStop before this next move higher, which was a very, very large rally, equal to the previous one, which brought us up to around $70 a share. Now I'm going to tell you exactly where we're about to go. You probably have heard it already. The cat is out of the bag. This is a Reddit post where somebody was pretty on to something here about Roaring Kitty testing something out for 3 years, manipulating the options chain, causing these cycles, and it's an insane read that got taken down by the mods. Luckily, there is a YouTube video on it, and I need to cover this in one of its own, but that is for another video. As always, thank you to all you guys who liked the video for me. Let's jump into the charts. So GameStop got this flush down and entered the red cycle right here. Got this flush down, entered the red cycle, and we've been in the cycle for quite a bit. Now this cycle is going to be shrunk. It is going to be shorter than this previous one, likely, right? This is about 46 days long. We are only about 12 days into this cycle, and I don't think this cycle is going to last until late July, right? Especially with the calls that are coming in, which we're going to jump in 1 second. Overall, I'm expecting this chop channel trading before having a move higher, at least up to $50 in the near future for GameStop, and that could happen very, very soon, especially if Roaring Kitty ends up dropping another post. Now, money is coming in on the July 19th $20 calls as well. In fact, millions of dollars worth of calls are being purchased and millions of dollars worth of puts are being sold. Since open, over $2.5 million worth of calls, particularly July expiration, have been bought, and over $600,000 worth of puts have been sold off. And this short volume percentage, the short exempt percentage on GameStop, is not sustainable up at these levels. That is just to throw rocks in the momentum. And the XRT retail ETF that holds GameStop, that has been on the threshold list for over 1,700 days, is an absolute crime scene. The short imbalance over on this ETF is over 2 billion shares short. And to put that into perspective, that is over 17,000% of the shares outstanding in the ETF. Moving on, GameStop stock lovers beware. GameStop is unpredictable and uninvestable. According to Investor Place, they put out another BS FUD article today, which is going to lead me into do not listen to them, and especially do not listen to the absolute shittiest analysts on Wall Street. This dude is bearish on GameStop, and take a look at his average return, negative 4.6% with a 45% success rate, right? You don't want to listen to these analysts. Analysts don't know how to trade. Wall Street doesn't know how to trade. They know how to manipulate. Now, AMC's chart, right where this arrow is pointing, is right where we called out, and we're getting this little sell-off here. I expect AMC to only be upside from this level on because it's playing out very beautifully. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I apologize, but I assume AMC is about to play out this nice, beautiful pattern before having that huge move, at least up to $17.50. So watch this level. And if you don't know where I'm pulling this from, I'm pulling this from the previous cycle, just like GameStop. This is where AMC is trading at right now, okay? Take a look at this part of the chart. This is exactly where we're at right now, meaning you have this whole area before you get this next leg up, and that is exactly what I see happening with AMC. So be aware, AMC is basically flat, it's barcoding, but I think it's upside from here. Now, if we take a look at these short interests, according to Ortex, we're sitting at 15.04% on AMC. Again, we pay attention to this for the trend. We assume it is much greater than that. And Inside Out 2 is the highest grossing film of 2024 globally after just 2 weekends, which is very good for AMC. AMC just had an amazing weekend with movies, the box office, all that doing well. So both of our companies are doing extremely well. One sprinkle on top that I want to add in the video is Credit Suisse is officially UBS's problem. We have been waiting for this to 100% go through, and it is here. Bitcoin, what did we call out? We exactly said this to a T. Bitcoin is breaking under 64,000, which is a crucial support level. We have been watching this trend line that it just created, and it's breaking below. At this point, breaking under 64,000 and then under 61 is where you're going to either see this major flush down, right? You're looking for this candle to flush down to 57,500, which is something that we could definitely see because you saw that its previous support down here, okay? If Bitcoin flashes down here, expect a potential rally back up to 61.5 before selling off even further to come test around 48,000, or this could just be a shakeout. That once we break that level at 65,000, you're getting a huge red candle to flush down to 60K, and where we're trading at right now is we broke under 60K, now sitting at 59,000 on the Bitcoin chart. But I'm going to tell you why it may not be as bearish as people think, and it may just be a shakeout. It's playing out almost identically to the previous cycles. However, the RSI is very, very oversold, and the last time the RSI has got to these levels are the white lines in the chart. So we have about two scenarios to play out, and they both lead to November, December, which exactly is around election time. Okay, there's going to be a trend into election time, and this is what it's going to look like. Based on RSIs being at these levels and previous cycles, there are two scenarios here. Bitcoin is going to trade like this in a bearish channel and come down between 50 and 45K by the end of the year, or it's going to trade like this very, very aggressively and get a turnaround off of this RSI bounce and bring us up between 82 and 90K end of the year. These are the patterns that I see happening with Bitcoin. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys are still holding all of your crypto, because I have not sold any of it. And I actually think in the near future and now is a decent time to grab up more with some dry powder. Nothing I say is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Okay, the S&P 500. We were watching for a bounce on this 1618. We kind of got it, but it was a very, very weak one. So just be aware this could be a potential top on the SPY. And a lot of things are giving us that same exact depiction, especially Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin selling off, not necessarily good for the overall market. So we're going to keep a close eye on here. Lastly, Nvidia down 4%. All the insider sales have been happening at the fastest rate ever for Nvidia. So insiders are letting go of this as at the fastest rate, which means this could be a top. The SPY could be a top, Bitcoin could be a top, and we could be entering a major correction with Nvidia completely crashing down here. This could be a potential top, but we did not break structural support yet. Watch for a break under 117.50 for things to get ugly on Nvidia. Overall, guys, I'm going to link this Reddit post in the comments down below so that you guys can go read through it before I dig into it and potentially drop a video on it. Now, if you guys want up to 15 free stocks for doing absolutely nothing and earning 8.1% APY on your uninvested cash, use the second link in the description. Open a Moomoo account and make a deposit into there. They're also giving you level 2 order book data for free, access to trading options, going long, going short, viewing other exchanges, and more, all for free. It's a free broker. It's free cash. Again, use that link, open an account, and make a deposit into there. If you guys aren't yet, join the Discord. It's a coffee a month. We talk stocks and crypto all day long. We post our gains, post our losses. I post my trades as soon as I take them, and we have options trading alerts in there. Best vibes. Come join the family, talk with me, request videos, so on and so forth. Lastly, the first link, my custom indicator. Once again, if you guys don't have it yet, it is pattern detection and forecasting. So go level yourself up. Drop this on your trading view charts. That is it. I love you all. Lottery Stocks out.